Hey there, Carol Williams, Coach Carol, the green goddess of magic and miracles. What a beautiful, magical, miracle day I have to talk to you today. When I help business owners go from being scattered all over the place in their life and their business and just wondering, like, is this for me or should I just give this up? Like, really, how come it has to be so hard? My life just seems like I'm always going to be in chaos. What I hear a lot is, gosh, I know what to do. Why can't I just do it? You know? And I want to address that today because that's very real. You know, you don't need me. You don't need anybody. Maybe you can just pick up a book and read what you're supposed to do and do it, right? I'm kind of tongue-in-cheek here because knowledge is super important. It's super important, but it's not everything. There are people that can read the book and then implement. That's the beauty. But most people cannot. And most people that are listening to this video, that are really leaning in, the ones that say, I know what I need to do and I'm just not doing it, what the heck, what's the matter with me, that kind of thing, those are the people. If you're that person, you're the person I'm talking to. So I want to show you something. I wrote it down on a postcard, and I want you to pay special attention to this. So when we begin, we're at the start, right? We're starting right here. This is the book stuff. Like you're learning the awareness, okay? That's the first step. It's like you have that awareness. You know what you want, what you don't want. You know how your brain works. You know, I don't know, the timeline. You have pieces and parts, and you understand yourself better. And that's so important. So important. You could even read the book and say, hey, I want to do it that way. Real important. That's beautiful stuff. But here's what happens is your performance, how you're executing on the thing, generally speaking, for most people, especially scattered people, it does not keep up with the awareness. So that you might be here in your awareness, like over halfway, but your performance is here. And it could be anywhere. Okay, I'm just using that for an example. So what happens? So you're like here on the awareness journey. This is your journey, the start to the end of awareness. Here's your journey where you are in the same time as performance. Performance, practice, doing the things, that's an important part. And if our performance isn't keeping up with our awareness, we start to have that self-doubt. And that self-doubt can be a killer. Just today, I talked to a person, big aspirations. She wants to be a well-heeled keynote speaker. She wants to be the next level executive coach. She's thinking about doing some work with me. She's got really, really big dreams, and I love that. And I want to be able to help her with those dreams. And I want to say that she even said, hey, I get tripped up. I get tripped up because somewhere along the line, I lose my confidence. I lose my momentum. There's stuff that happens. And the awareness, how she needs to be as the next level executive coach, as the next level high-paid keynote speaker, that's here. And her performance isn't always keeping up with it necessarily. And so what happens is there's a gap. There's a gap. So that gap can be a killer. This can happen in another way. I was speaking to somebody who wants to do some work with me, and this person's thinking about what kind of a mark do I make in my relationship life so that I can leave a legacy. I'm kind of thinking of the last decade of my work, and I want to shape my life so that I make a mark in the world, both through my work and through volunteer and all the different aspects in my life. And I really want to work on my relationships. Everything is about relationships, you know? And she's learning a lot about her brain and a lot about how, you know, maybe she grew up with a bit of, you know, trauma and, you know, not the ideal family situation. It takes time. That awareness, her line of awareness is big. Her line of performance is not that big. So I suggest this, rather than just reading a book and banging your head with it later, I suggest that you strongly consider reaching out, because I have a cohort of amazing humans. Small, real small cohort of amazing humans. I think I'm going to limit it to 4. I've got 2 or 3 people that are in it currently. That we're going to get started. I think it's the 13th of June, you know. And as we do this, what will happen is we'll gain our confidence. We'll identify where we are in the awareness scale. We'll identify where we are in the performance scale. We'll deeply discern what it is we want, even though we think we know what we want. And we'll be able to uncover all the things in all the ways that our brain is hijacking us, and practice in a safe group and or one-to-one with me. I am an expert coach in this stuff. I hear you, I see you, I understand different kinds of brains. Blame and shame are left at the door. Compassion and my holding you as 100% not needing to be fixed, but rather than just to go down and find who you really are and let him or her shine. That's what we do. That's what I do. And if you want to be part of the next green goddess cohort this spring, this summer, so that in the fall, you will be ready to roll. You won't wake up Labor Day going like, oh my God, what am I doing? We don't want that. Please reach out to me, because I have 1 or 2 seats available, and I know that the right person is going to show up. You can email me, carol@unscatterme.com. You can private message me on Facebook or LinkedIn. There's a gazillion ways to get a hold of me. And I can't wait to meet you and see what we can do for you, so that you achieve the descatter, great work in the world, unleash who you really are, so that you can bless the world and you cannot feel not good enough any longer. We do not need that and do not want that, and that is not what I want for you. Wake up to the spring of your life so that you can ease into the summer with grace and happiness and make your mark. See you then. Bye.